Hello guys. Welcome back. And I had a mega breakthrough last night after the spot of rum. I was able to get a bit of sleep, not for too much, but it was still something good enough. But S was what started to bother me a lot. For those of you who haven't checked out my rants before about the alphabet, you can go to the video description below and check out the previous episodes, and then come back to this one to see where we end up in terms of my sleep pattern. So obviously R was a difficult letter, followed immediately by S, which I can only term as phonetically challenged as well. S has no sound as sir, or S does not make the sound sir directly. Instead, it's what? E, S, S. Not sure what it is, but yeah, S for sleep. Having none of it started getting me sick. Thankfully, I didn't dwell too much on the T's. I didn't have much tea the previous night, which interestingly, TEA is T, and T-shirt is TEE, and the golf tee is TEE as well. Not sure why these things happen with the T, but yeah, that's what it is. But T phonetically is okay and didn't really bother me too much. But I shouldn't have watched a couple of news channels last night. International news is what I watched, and I was listening to sanctions by country A versus country R, and so on and so forth. It's not so much of the political challenges that impacted me as much, but more in terms of how T suddenly lost its value. When you start a word with T, the sound is fine, but then all of a sudden it's sanction, and what the hell happened to T? Sanction became SANKSHUN or SHAN, not sure, but apparently TION makes the sound shun. So I don't know, give me your reaction. REACSHUN, not too sure, but T was not going as smoothly as I thought it would. But anyway, I managed to doze off a little bit, and I started dreaming about U-boats. U-boats, for those of you who don't know, are submarines used in the World War era. The U-boat, again, it's not so much of the submarine or the U-boat firing missiles at me, but more in terms of the letter U itself, which unfortunately does not have any phonetic reasoning or logic again. So U is for U-boat, fantastic. U is for uniform, which we used to wear in school, but apparently U is also standing for umbrella, which was found under the university van. I have no clue why U has this challenge. And anyway, I moved on. I was able to try and push myself to sleep, but V was not much of an English problem per se, but it was the Germans who screwed me over, especially with V and W. So V and W in German don't stand for V and W. So V and W apparently stands for V as in folk and W as in wagon and not wagon. So I had it wrong all this time that a VW is Volkswagen. It's not, it's Volkswagen. But the Allied forces still won. The English still won it with the W. W apparently doesn't sound like W, like oo, but makes a sound of were, like water. But I think the Indians are the best at screwing up V and W, right? They mix them up completely. So V is for what? Not van, but wan. And W is for water? No, water. So Indians have got this little thing about it. Started having a little chuckle about it while trying to sleep. Didn't help me too much. But I then had this epiphany that X probably is the most useless alphabet that they could ever possibly have imagined. X can easily be replaced by ECKS, EKS, and well, in the form of echo, so ECHO. So you can also do ECHS if you're an asshole. But yeah, X is useless, and I had to rest about it. But Y kind of stumped me. Y as an alphabet is Y, but why is Y not Y when it is a question? I mean, a question is WHYY, and the alphabet Y is also Y. Why is Y not Y? At this stage, I thought I'm done for. I'm going to die with the sort of challenge and my war with the alphabet. But I think the Americans had the last laugh, and they made Z, which phonetically is pretty sound. And I think Z is the only phonetically correct word. In other ways, I think Z is the first woke alphabet that was ever created, at least by the Americans. And speaking of woke, being woke or talking about being woke or anything to do with woke subjects gets me drowsy pretty fast, pretty quickly. And I was able to immediately knock off. I had a pretty nice nap thereafter, and I've been fresh and happy thereafter. No liquor, LIKER or LICKER, none of that. I've been clean. So that's fantastic, a major breakthrough, as I said to you. But I think this war on the alphabet will continue with me. Anyway, guys, thank you for sticking around and watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed this last one in this series. I'm going to get a little YouTubey about it right now, but remember to smash that like button, comment, share, subscribe, whatever it is. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. See you guys around.